Welcome back. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm Ross the Oliver Man, and today we're going to pick another load of corn for this same customer. He brought his wagon back, and actually I started picking it last night to try to get ahead of it because I've got a lot of stuff to do today, and there's just a lot of problems that started happening. One of them I noticed was his wagon had jumped out, and it was on the other side of this. It was actually up in the air on top, wedged in halfway, so I had to lift it, now half full of corn, and put it back right. I think his biggest problem is whoever bolted it on this running gear, it's too far back. It needs to be forward another, 2.5 to 3 inches maybe, would even it out better, and then it wouldn't be riding right on here. But not my wagon. I'm just instructed to fill it, so that's the issue that I think we were having. Also, if you've never picked corn before, picking in the evening is not great because everything is so dry that your tops of your corn get stuck in here, and then they start backing up, and you have trouble feeding stuff in. The ears usually still make it in. They get sucked under and go, but you have a lot of tops and trash, and it gets wedged up in there. And anyway, Grandpa always said pick corn in the morning and you unload the wagons in the afternoon. So it's the next day, and I'm going to try to finish this wagon load so that he can take it and put it in the shed, because the weather is not going to be good tomorrow, and we'll sort it out from there. So here we go. Bunch of hungry cows that they know what's in this wagon, and they are hoping that it's for them, but not this load, buddies. starts getting a lot of ears, it overflows. Well, as per usual, my GoPro died. So, I don't know how much footage I got there, but I got the wagon full, and this time it worked great. I didn't have to stop and kick the corn back, because the other day I gave this chute a firm yet gentle ozzing. So, a few licks with the old snap-on hammer got the thing back in shape enough where it shot the corn to the back of the wagon. So I'm thinking here before the sun goes down that I will pick some corn for myself real quick to use for feed, But I have something here in my hand that I bought, and I want to apply to this picker, if I can, real quick. And that is this. How about that? An original door for a number 5 picker. I saw this on the electronic bay over a year ago and put it in my little favorites list. And the other day I thought, you know what? It's time to buy it, because this is a phony, I believe. Yes, this is a reproduction I had made off of the original, and you can easily tell because it does not have the reinforcing ribs on it like the original. My original door, I had one and it was all wadded up and junk, so they made it from a pattern and saved my latch piece, I guess, and then that's it. So this is probably a stupid thing to do, because this is actually a heavier door, but I just can't get over that original paint. I mean, look how pretty that is. So let's put it on and see how it looks. Look at that. Would you look at that? Just look at it.
Oh, would you look at this?
Yeah, well.
Would you look at that?
Yeah,
it just took a little bit of professional grade ozzing to get the picker back in shape, because based on this door and based on my picker, it's obvious to see that these pickers seem to take a hit in this corner, because whatever this came off of got it, and my picker was whacked pretty good at some point, so good deal. Now the only real thing I think I'm missing on it, there's supposed to be a chain cover here. I have to find that somewhere. And there was also a long piece of something, pipe, I can't remember, I've seen pictures of it, to help the corn stalk slide around the tire. But anyway, that's pretty neat. I mean, who else would need that? Nobody. It was just sitting on there going to waste. And it's original paint, and that just makes it that much more special. Isn't that cool? Travel down to the other end of the field where I had to quit because the other wagon was starting to overflow. And road gear is probably not the way to go. Okay, hopefully the last wagon load for this year. too bad. The sun went down, but I set out, got accomplished what I set out to do, which was to even out my rows again so that they're back in multiples of 4. And I got a pretty good pile, which you can't see at all. Let me see if I can get my flashlight on my phone and light this up. But we've got a decent pile in this wagon to feed off of a little bit. So that's what I was after, getting a little corn for feed. And I think we did that. So we will put this in the barn so that it doesn't get rained on tomorrow. And then we will put our picker away later and probably make a few improvements on it before I put it away. I always try to make it better than I left it, so we'll get on that. Well, as always, if you enjoy these videos, give them a thumbs up, leave a comment and tell me I'm an idiot, or say that you liked it, or anything in between, because that all helps the channel out. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.